Suzana from Albania is asking, the importance of increasing the number of women in the armed forces is one part of the discussion about addressing gender issues in the military. But another very important aspect is changing mentalities among military personnel, both men and women, regarding leadership and decision-making roles. How can that be accomplished? Well, thank you, Suzana, for this question, which is related to and a follow-up of the question from Natasha. The military world has traditionally been male-dominated. However, the gender gap seems to be slowly closing. We need to improve our reporting system within NATO, but tentative figures show that in some NATO forces, the percentage of women is close to 20%, while in others, it's just a few percent. However, I agree that it is not only a question of numbers. People's mentality or mindsets are essential for integrating successfully a gender perspective in our everyday business, in military structures as well as civilian structures. Raising awareness is a challenging but essential step in order to achieve results. And in order to do that, political leadership, as well as training, education and exercises, is essential. And NATO is showing political leadership. At our Chicago and Lisbon summits, heads of states and governments made strong policy statements and commitments on NATO's contribution to the Women, Peace and Security agenda. Our Secretary General is committed and taking a lead. This is important. The Alliance has no direct authority over training measures developed at national level. However, we do require that personnel deployed in NATO-led operations and missions and serving within NATO structures are appropriately trained and that meet certain standards of behavior. We are working to ensure that the gender perspective is an integral part of all NATO training curricula. Both generic training of the troops as well as expert training are important. Changing mentalities is a long process, but I see positive signals that allow me to be optimistic for the future. In particular, I am encouraged by male role models and advocates for equal rights and opportunities for men and women, also in the security sector. Men and women are allies in this struggle.